This afternoon from Hersheypark Stadium, the Pennsylvania Cable Network presents the PIAA Girls AAA Soccer Championship. Our matchup, the 24-0-1 Central Bucks East Patriots taking on the 19-2-1 Panthers from Upper St. Clair High School.
Number 31, defender, Brianna Talbot.
Tangled up with Maddie Martinez for Central Bucks East. Headed in nicely by the Patriots.
Some great play early on here from Central Bucks East as they are keeping the ball in play. And you saw Bree Talbot on the other side, just a tremendous header to the inside, setting up an opportunity. Just
on that lineup, you saw her on the screen, and she was the one who ran off Central Bucks East and denied the opportunity for Talbot after the fine centering pass. But Walnaha just simply ran down the angle, cut off that angle, and denied the opportunity for Talbot. And we are now 7.5 minutes in, and we remain scoreless. Yeah. She's extremely mature for a freshman. Says she's more like a mature 17-year-old than she is a freshman.
Well, you have to have a lot of trust right now. And right now, a giveaway, a chance for Haskell. Or check, that was Delaney Kennedy instead.
And eventually it was Paige Weiss who runs her off. And then it's Katie Dolph who will play it back.
You have control as a coach, at least somewhat. You feel like you do, even though you're not the one playing. But when your boys are out there by themselves and you have absolutely no say in the decision, and you are sort of perilous and you're helpless to do anything.
Bree Talbot with the centering pass, looking for Abby Brown, but just a little bit too far out ahead. And there's a Central Bucks South as well. If the school district gets any bigger, I bet you I can figure out. This time the Panthers get the best of it. They win it 2-1. 8:20 left to play in the first half. CBE stays aggressive, stays offensive. This one, however, a little bit too high.
In Central Bucks East, if anybody had the chance, it was them. They had the ball in, but really just Maddie Rocks up top, and that was it.
Kelsey McCown getting the start in the second half for Upper St. Clair. She trying to make
took it out of play, and whether it be cleared to the sideline or like it was in the corner, she was not going to give anyone an open shot in front of the net.
Feeds it up ahead to Bree Talbot. Working left side right now is CB East. Trying to make something go. Talbot continues to fight. Comes away clean.
But this is what I think the Patriots have to do. They need to be more physical. They need to really take the game. And one of the advantages that you have many times with a team of older players, maybe upperclassmen compared to the younger team, is that physicality. And they have not taken that part of the game to Upper St. Clair yet. Maybe it's not normally what they would do, but it's something that I think they can insert and change the tenor of this game.
Talbot, loving. From distance, or what turned out to be the first goal of the game against Norwin, with 13.
It's good to see the girls here, though, because here's a chance for you to really change things as far as the culture of, that you're already an athletic program for the boys' side, but the girls are just as athletic and are showing what they can do.
If you look at their alumni board, you'd see some pretty good athletes as well.
Position to drop this ball and really force Upper St. Clair have a tough time defending.
Zach with the corner. Lobbing with the header, and we're even at 1. Like it was through most of this game. No one there to fill, but now Abby Brown is there. Flips it over, and a point-blank shot opportunity, and off the foot. Bree Talbot went left foot and went wide.
It's a great opportunity, but just couldn't find it. And she bent that ball to the inside, but she had two runners who also had a chance, but neither one able to sell out and go for that ball.
Gabby Learn now will check into the game for Central Bucks East as we see this opportunity. Talbot went right foot to left foot and then tried to make it go with the left foot, but just missed it. She also had a player filling in Delaney Kennedy. Couldn't make the net, couldn't get the feed to Kennedy, and a disaster averted for Upper St. Clair. And we see Panthers trying to push with their senior leader out in front who just knocked down, and a foul will be called. Collision between Haskell and Bree Talbot. Haskell getting the worst of it. Talbot. Guarded tightly there by McCown.
Seized. And I think that requires, especially with the lack of opportunities outside of Hasko's brilliance in this game on a couple occasions, I think they need to move somebody up top.
Cutting in. CB East regains possession, but not quite. As the pass behind Bree Talbot, she has to go run it down. And as a result of that, Upper St. Clair is there to take it back. Landy Mertz works her way through some traffic. Centering pass, looking for Maddie. One of the reasons perhaps that their lone goal in this evening's contest comes off a set piece on a corner kick. Here's an opportunity out in front, strong play, and we will indeed get a whistle, and contact will bring that play to an end.
Foul on Talbot. He's a very physical player. And that time, I think just because of where the play was, that's where that foul was called. I don't know that that one's called in the middle of the field, though.
Looking for Kennedy. Two players around her defensively for Upper St. Clair. Central Bucks East will get the silver, and Upper St. Clair will get the gold.
Bree Talbot. Katie Bloom. The 2015 PIAA AAA Girls Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations.
Highlights from half number 2. Opportunity after opportunity with the physical play continuing into the second half. And then finally, corner kick after corner kick after corner kick. And on the 9th try, they made the most of it.
Yeah, and Emma Lemming, and the end of that Hannah Zach response, really turned the game around there for a little bit. Even had the momentum, had a chance there. And that was right after the goal. But then that brilliance that we saw all game long from Emma Hasko when she got the ball in her foot, made things happen. The beautiful assist from Whitty, the first touch by Hasko, and then the second one, no mistake about it.